Beneath the earth, the enigma of the Longyou Caverns. In Zhejiang Province, China, concealed beneath layers of compacted earth and time lies an immense labyrinth of underground chambers, so vast, so symmetrical, and so purposefully engineered that their very existence challenges historical understanding. These are the Longyou Caves, accidentally uncovered in 1992 when local villagers drained water from what they believed was a natural pond. What emerged shocked archaeologists, geologists, and engineers alike. Hewn directly from solid siltstone, the caverns expand into dozens of connected spaces, some extending more than 2,000 square meters, all supported by sharply defined square pillars and walls, uniformly decorated with countless parallel grooves. The magnitude and accuracy of the construction point unmistakably to careful planning and staggering amounts of labor. Yet no ancient source records their builders, their intentions, or their time of creation. Attempts to date the caves have been frustratingly inconclusive. They appear older than any local historical documents, with some researchers proposing an age exceeding 2,000 years, possibly aligning with the early Han Dynasty, though this remains speculative. Their discovery forced scholars to reconsider assumptions about ancient Chinese engineering, suggesting that techniques for monumental underground architecture were far more advanced than previously believed. How could ancient communities marshal the manpower, tools, and expertise needed to create such massive chambers by hand? And why did they leave behind no trace of the society responsible? What distinguishes the caves even more than their breadth is the meticulous consistency of their design. The walls are smooth and linear, the ceilings perfectly upheld by evenly arranged pillars, and every floor impeccably flat. The repeated chiseling patterns that blanket the surfaces, rows of evenly spaced grooves, only deepen the puzzle. Did these serve structural purposes, reinforcing the stone? Were they symbolic, decorative, or ceremonial? Or do they reflect a systematic method of carving now forgotten? Scholars have proposed practical explanations that the caverns were meant as reservoirs, granaries, or places of refuge. Yet the effort poured into shaping these enormous spaces far exceeds the requirements of simple storage or shelter. Their sheer monumentality suggests they held a significance that transcended everyday needs. Some imagine them as ritual chambers, secret meeting places, or sacred sites designed to inspire reverence or preserve secrecy. Could these underground halls have been built for ceremonies now erased from memory? Where evidence thins, speculation grows. Many researchers compare the Longyou Caverns to other ancient engineering riddles. Monuments so precise, they seem almost out of place in the archaeological record. Some suggest the caves were part of a larger, now vanished culture, possessing knowledge that later generations failed to document or preserve. Could these structures represent not mere manual labor, but remnants of a sophisticated system of architecture whose origins have faded? Walking through the caverns today, one is struck by the utter silence. Flashlights sweep across walls covered in methodical grooves, their shadows revealing the exact geometry of the stonework. The air hangs cool and damp, carrying the weight of forgotten history. It is easy to imagine anonymous workers wielding primitive tools, coordinated in great numbers, guided by a purpose or vision now unknown. The enormity of the project implies tens of thousands of labor hours. Yet the identity and motives of the creators remain buried. Each precisely cut pillar, every flawlessly leveled floor, and each unwavering groove speaks to human determination, ingenuity, and ambition. And yet, the paradox remains. A people capable of such monumental achievement left behind no writings, artifacts, or hints of their identity. Were the Longyou Chambers part of a long-lost architectural tradition, a cultural practice erased by time, or a deliberate construction whose meaning was intended to remain hidden? The mystery persists because the silence is absolute. No carvings, no relics, no inscriptions break the enigma. These immense caverns stand as concrete evidence of something extraordinary, yet utterly inexplicable. They force us to reconsider what ancient peoples were capable of long before the first preserved records. As one wanders through the vast underground spaces, imagining the unseen hands that carved every line and smoothed every wall, the mind cannot help but return to the same unanswered questions. Who built these caves? Why were they made? And what other mysteries lie concealed beneath the earth, waiting for chance or curiosity to reveal them? The Longyou Caves remain not just an archaeological marvel, but a profound riddle, a testament to forgotten skill, lost intention, and the enduring mysteries of ancient civilizations whose stories whisper just beyond our reach.